It's a day no one in Virginia Beach will forget.
Yeah, Good Friday 2012, a Navy jet crashed into the Mayfair Muse apartment complex near 24th Street. Made national news, and this is the video right here. Amazingly, no one was killed or even seriously injured. Since that day, 10 on Your Side has been working feverishly to get recordings from the crash, and today that finally happened.
And 10 on Your Side's military reporter Kohn had the chance to dig through hours worth of recordings from Naval Air Station Oceana's control tower and the pilots of the F-18 who were in the air at the time of that crash. Art, that must have been fascinating. What did you learn?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you something, Stephanie. What I heard gave me a whole new perspective of what I witnessed on the ground that day in April of 2012. We were there throughout, and I have a whole new perspective on it now. Because the conversation I listened to was from the radio transmissions between the pilot of the jet that went down, the pilot of the aircraft that witnessed the accident, and of course the tower supervisor at Naval Air Station Oceana. Now, almost as unbelievable as the accident itself is the incredibly calm demeanor all of them maintained right from the moment the trouble started. The F-18 Hornet experienced what we now know was a double engine failure almost immediately after takeoff.
Roman 37-2 looks like he got fire coming out the back.
Roman 37 is the jet that was already airborne and witnessed his comrade's aircraft experiencing catastrophic failure. He refers to that jet as Dash 2.
Roman 37, let's see in the tower on guard, Dash 2 looks like there's something from outside.
The next transmission you will hear is coming from the pilot of the crippled jet. It will be his last transmission that day. Both the pilot and his instructor have no choice at this point but to eject. Again, the pilot in Roman 37 calls the tower. This time, though, you will hear him identify the crippled aircraft as Roman 38.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. 37 Oceana Tower, where's your wingman, sir? Roger, Roman 37 overhead. Roman 38 just ejected.
The tower supervisor confirms smoke from the crash site is visible 1 mile from the Oceana Tower. His concern shifts immediately, though, to the welfare of the crew that was forced to eject.
Roman 38, Roman 37, Roger, sir, where we see the smoke, is it safe to eject?
Roman 37 indicates that the crew got out okay. Several transmissions later, the pilot overhead describes the scene below.
Tower, make sure that you got the local fire trucks coming out to the scene. It's a pretty big fire right now.
The tower supervisor wants to know if the crew cleared the fire.
Did you see where he landed, sir? Where the ejection? He landed. Yeah, it looked like they ejected. Both chutes were seen deployed. Looks like they were just past the fire.
Now, although there is about 4 hours of radio transmissions from that day, as Stephanie and Anita just told you, working with the Navy and wading through the transcripts, we were able to find the critical moments of the communications pretty quick. Now, you just listened to those critical moments, and as they unfolded, it's important to remember both the pilots and the tower had only minutes to respond to what was happening, and as you just heard, they maintained their professionalism throughout the ordeal. Art Kohn, 10 on Your Side.